Hey y'all, how y'all doing on today? Y'all good? That's good. That's good. I know God been coming to me, y'all. Woo. Yeah, I can't, like certain stuff he'll let me remember. It might be a lot. He'll come back to me, y'all. Y'all know the routine. I don't even like doubt. Like it's not a doubt in my mind about nothing. So if I don't see it, I'm in a state of peace. Like God is conditioning me to just trust him and trust the process. So cause I used to like my vision so serious, y'all. Like it's really just that serious. Everybody know this. My mama, she she know. Yeah. So I had to get my kid got me some books because we was in the yard and for some reason just because of this heat, I drink water, but sometimes it don't quench my thirst. And I just be like, dang, I just be wanting some iced tea. I said, I don't even drink tea like that, but all I want is iced tea. So I was in the yard with my kid doing some yard work, and I was finna just go to Kroger and get some tea, like a gallon for like $1.50. And my kid was like, Mama, they was like, don't you like Bojangles? Bojangles tea. I was like, yeah, they tea fine. And so they were like, we'll just get you some Bojangles tea. And I was hesitant. I was like, look, y'all, I can just go Kroger and get a whole gallon for $1.50. Cause you talking about Bojangles, half a gallon is $5. Half a gallon. But my kids, they spoiled. That's what they do. They spoil their mama out here. So they like, ooh, mom, that ain't nothing. They like, okay, fine. How many you want? One or two? I like, just give me two, y'all. I like, cause I can go to Kroger for $1 and get a whole gallon of tea now. But Bojangles is the best. So my kid breaking me out of it. Like I don't care. Like I ain't never really been picky with stuff like that. But I'm gonna tell you what the best is, which is Bojangles tea. But I will do with Kroger and be good to go. And my kid like, nah, mama. Bojangles it is. They like, if it's on the top of your list, that's what it's gonna be. Like it ain't gonna be no dollar tea. We finna pay $5 for half a gallon. Like what else you want? I'm like, that's all, y'all. That's all. Yeah. So I tell y'all, my kid, they got their mama. Ooh, this humidity. I don't know my face. I don't know if it's like this good. Every time I do this video, it just be like this glow, this glare, like baby oil on my face. I'll tell you, okay, yeah, I do need to say today is my birthday, y'all. Yeah, today is my birthday. Happy birthday to me. I know, right? I know, right? So, along with everything else going on, I'm letting God control the conversation, y'all, okay? That's what I do. I just talk. God here just jump in. I talk about little stuff here and there. The more I talk about random stuff here, to start to direct the conversation. You already know how this go. He moved through people differently. This is how he moved through me. Okay. So my vision dream. I had in 2022, God was coming on me hard about Texas. Cause Texas, God got some kind of safe haven that's gonna be set up for in Texas. If it ain't already there, it might already be in Texas. Whatever this place was that I saw, it seemed like it was underground. So whatever, and it was a place for the Jews, and they all was going to this place. And in the vision, me and my family was able to go to this place. And the trouble, if it get too bad, I'm talking about like with a war or anything. I don't know what kind of safe haven this was, but it's one that's set up in Texas. So I know Texas gonna be under attack. Texas, it's a spiritual war in Texas. It's just a spiritual war going on right now. And woo, God got blessings in Texas. So you got to look at it as a duality, an equal and opposite reaction. So the level of attack is the level of God's blessings and the level of God's favor. So when Texas getting hit like that, when Texas getting hit like it's getting hit, and it ain't over with, it's just beginning. It's good things right there. That's why it's getting hit so hard. Drinking this tea. I got some Bojangles tea in a Dixie Queen cup. I know, right? Okay, y'all. So Texas, the Texas just strong in Texas. And, you know, I have been having vision since 2022 dealing with Texas, y'all. Since 2022, God been coming on me hard about Texas. I've been trying to do these videos. Like, it was a lot going on in 2022. And I had to just speak everything. Like, I'm trying to hear y'all speak this stuff. Because he was coming to me so often that I would, if I didn't do a video right then, I would forget. And then he'll come to me immediately after that. So I had, like, all this stuff going on dealing with Texas in 2022. The attacks is strong in Texas. Keep praying and intercess for Texas. And then Texas got a very large Jewish community in Texas. Like, it's a very large Jewish community in Texas too. So just keep praying in Texas. Yeah, just keep praying in spiritual attacks. There's more to come. My spirit just like this it's not over. So my repost is gonna be repost and repost. Oh, I see a cardinal, y'all. These birds, they need to stop. They distracted me. Okay. So it's a large like attack on Texas. Like, Texas is the hit. Satan he trying to hit that city. So if he trying to hit that city, that means something down there. And it's a reason why he's doing this. But on the flip side, it's a safe haven that's gonna be down there, and it's gonna be like whatever going on. Places when God sent his wrath in this certain place you just can't be. Texas gonna be one of the places it's gonna have some kind of safe haven set up for people. It's gonna be a safe haven now. If it ain't there already. And the Jews, I seen a lot of Jews here. So this might be, the Jewish community might know about this place. It's in Texas. I don't know nothing about Texas. I don't know nothing about none of this. But it's a safe haven in Texas. Because in my dream, you know, I told you I was walking. Me and my kids had to go to Texas. And I told you when I was in my vision, I told the vibes I was getting as I was going to Texas was the Trail of Tears. And I was like, look, y'all, I ain't even trying to compare it to the Trail of Tears. But I said, it ain't no other, like, it's no other way for me to, like, the closest thing to what I was feeling during this, I kept saying journey I was on trying to get to Texas. I said, the Trail of Tears. So that's going on with Texas. My mom, I used to tell her my vision. You know how the Bible say, many are picked, but few are chosen? My mom, I used to go to her about my vision and dreams. Because, you know, I'd be like, can you translate this? Can you translate this? I do deal with warnings. So when I would tell my mom to translate my vision dreams, she would get the revelation of what the dream meant first. She would be the first one to get the revelation because I'm speaking the dream to her. God is telling her what it means. So she would be the first to actually get the revelations to what was going on. It took a toll on my mama. It took a toll on her for me to say, ooh, I had a dream translate this. Because these flies, I ain't no fly been in my truck. And then all of a sudden one want to pop up and be all in the video. So my mama, with me telling her this, and she hearing what it is firsthand, what God's saying, you know, she really didn't want, you know, I knew that she didn't want to hear it. Like, she just don't want to hear it. Because she don't want to be held accountable because she's a witness at this point. So when I asked my mom to translate my dream and she know what's going on, she's automatically a witness by default. And so that's why I just started like just going to God, just trying to figure out the dream myself because I didn't want to hold my mama to that standard. I didn't want her to be held on that type of level. Like, I'm like, she got the revelation and dreams. Like, she could translate everything I'm talking about. But I think spiritually it just taking a toll on her, knowing that judgment and destruction is on the way. Like, the calamity is on the way. Like, it was just too much on her. So even though God would call the message, I would tell her, God would tell her what everything meant firsthand. And then when she come to me, she, you know, it's like she held to a high standard because she got the revelation of what's really finna be going on out here. And so that's why I had just kind of like pulled my mama from my dreams. That's why I pulled my mama from my dreams. And then also, I mean, that's just how she is. Like my mama, she just one of them type people. If it's gonna be an earthquake, which I told y'all gonna be an earthquake hit Memphis. Now, do you believe me now? Do you believe me now? I'm telling you, an earthquake gonna hit Memphis. The fault line that we on right now, it's been going off. That's why all around Memphis, on the same fault line, different states been getting hit with a lot of tornadoes. I mean, a lot of earthquakes been hitting all through this area. It just ain't hit Memphis. But all through this fault line, and you look at all these different states, these earthquakes been going non-stop, y'all. It ain't hit Memphis yet, but I told y'all earthquake gonna hit Memphis then. Okay. So, just say it's an earthquake gonna hit. I'd rather not tell my mama an earthquake gonna hit and just let her just prepare when it come, rather than let her know ahead of time and then she just be a nervous wreck until it happens. Certain people, that's just how they are, and my mama is just one of those people. She just don't want to know. Like, she rather just get hit with it and then just deal with it. You know how, like, sometimes people want to be blind? That's how I feel like my mom, like, she just don't want to know. Like, she type of person, she'll just purposely, like, if something going on, she'll purposely be like, because she don't want that blood on her hand. But me, I'm just like, tell me. I do try to prepare if I can. You know, I try to prepare for little stuff here and there. But I just decided to just pull my mama from the business altogether. I just like, let me just pull. Because in the beginning of when I started doing these videos, I was including my mama. And yeah, I felt like she was saying stuff. She wouldn't tell me the truth, everything that was going on with the vision. Like, she would leave stuff out, and I need to know this. So I'm like, look, I had this dream. I tell her the dream, God will reveal something to her. She'll purposely give me a half revelation. She'll purposely give me a half revelation instead of the whole revelation. Like, I'll be like, well, okay, what God's saying? Well, and she'll pull out what she want to pull out dealing with the revelation. I don't need you to pull out nothing. Tell me everything going on, because it's crucial. I'm a watchman out here, a watchman over my city. I need to know everything. Do not leave nothing out. I don't need nobody leaving nothing out. I need to know everything God talking about. But when I see my mama, it just seems like some people just want everything to be good all the time. Like, you want this one side of God, but you don't want this other side of him. But you know, the Bible says Jesus come as a lion and a lamb. The Bible says Jesus come as a lion and a lamb. It's two sides to him. You can't just make Jesus this one-sided person. And the Bible speaking specifically that he coming as a lion, but he also coming as a lamb. It's two sides to him. When God come, God is very loving, very merciful. People try to be stuck in their box with him. But God also coming to play judgment, and he coming with his anger, and he coming with his wrath. And people don't want to talk about this side. So that's kind of how it is with my mama. Like, you talk about, you know, my mama, it be like, ooh. But when I be like, ooh, you know, see, yeah. So I just decided to, okay, I'm going to leave you out of this. Because you not, I don't even want you to be held in a position where you got to be accountable for nothing. So I'm not going to even put you in a position to incriminate yourself right now. That's how I am with my mama. I don't want to put her in a position to incriminate herself because she disobedient to God. So I'm trying to, like, okay, I'm not going to come to you with the vision because God going to give you the vision. But then you not going to give me the vision back the way he telling you that you should give me the vision back. And then you in disobedient with God. Like, I'm not going to put you in the middle of this. Because that's what I'm doing. Because she going to be held accountable. If I go my mama with a vision dream, God give her a revelation, she come back, she pulls stuff out the revelation, and I need the entire revelation, and I'm a watchman out here. And what I got going on, not only deal with me, but it's so many other people that's involved in what I got going on. And you leave something out, that blood on your hand. So that's why I leave my mama out my revelation. I'm like, God, I ain't trying to incriminate my mama. I ain't gonna incriminate my mama in this. So you get her the revelation right then, and it make my job easy. But I just chose God to pull my mama out this. So I ain't gonna go to my mom and be like, oh, I had a dream. What this mean? I'm not gonna do that with her. She gonna be incriminated. She gonna have to answer to God. Yeah. Now God ain't playing with nobody. So include my mama and include my daddy. He ain't playing with nobody. So I pull her out the revelation. I don't reveal my revelation to my mama for that reason, because she's going to be held accountable if God come to her and tell her something dealing with somebody or something and she do not tell me. So if I tell, like, and yeah, so I just leave her out of, because I know what I deal with. I deal with warnings. So it's already on that type level anyway. My mom knows it's on that type level. She know if I see something, she know it's finna go down. Like, she know this. So I don't tell her. I just don't tell her. For more than one reason, I'm protecting my mama. That's why I don't tell her. So, yeah. Because I'm just small talking, y'all. Yeah, I got my daddy hat. Y'all see me wear this all the time, my daddy hat. I don't know why, I just grab it and go. And it's like 90 degrees outside, and I just grab this hat and go, and this is my daddy hat. And I have no clue why. So, y'all. Like, even with my mama. And I ain't bash my mama. It's my mama. You know, God, it's nothing. I don't have no bad blood toward my mama. But, like my dad when he was dying. So my daddy, he's on his deathbed talking to my mama about me. So he talking to my mama about me. So I be like, well, what he say? Like, what is he saying? And she just kept saying, Sheena. Like, he kept telling her all this stuff dealing with Sheena. She never gave me the information. She never even told me what he said. She still would not tell me what he said. Like, when I be like, so what was he saying to you? Like, what was he saying dealing with me? And she was just like, oh, I just don't know. I just can't remember. Like, she'll just go into this, like, and sometimes I just be like, you is not finna take me there. This is very critical. My dad was speaking on me. He had some very specific stuff, a very specific word for me. He said my name. And for whatever reason, when I come to her about what is he talking about, what did he say, she would not, like, it's like she just, under no circumstances would she reveal to me what my daddy was telling her as he was, like, on his deathbed dying. And he was saying all this stuff about Sheena. She would not tell me nothing. So I'm like, I'm like, well, what did he say? Like, okay, he talking to you. He said something about Sheena. Like, what did he tell you? And then she just said, it was just so much going on. She just, like, I don't know, y'all. I can go to her now and say, okay, what did my dad say about me? And she still would not say nothing. She just would not do it. And that's kind of how I feel about the vision dream. She just held in contempt of court. Like, she just refused. She just like, okay, yeah, it's just contempt of court. Like, if it's an important word, and this person saying my name specifically, and I can't get the message of what was being said about me, and I go to you, and I might just really be like, okay, so what he was saying about me? Like, what he say? And she was like, well, what he just said, and he told me that one part of what he was saying, one part of what she said he was saying was she should move in with me. She was like, he said that I should move in with Sheena, and she was saying other stuff too, but I don't know, y'all. I do not know. And trying to get my mom to speak and say what he said, and it's so critical. It's like pulling teeth. Just like my business. If God give me a word to warn the people about destruction and people dying and all this other stuff going on, and she refused to tell me, it's like pulling teeth. So I just leave my mama out. Like, God, I tried to, my mama, I wanted her to be a vessel. I wanted her to, me and her collab and come together with the vision dreams, but she just would not do it. Under no circumstances. Yeah. Ooh. But that's my mama. That is my mama. And this go back, y'all, and I'm just smile talking. No, I ain't bashing no bad, nothing like that, just open conversation, but this go back to my daddy and his book. That's why the book never got wrote. My mama. She wouldn't write the book for him. The whole time he was trying to get this book together, he was trying to get her to help him with this book. It was the same type of resistance. She refused to help him with this book that God said needed to be written. Like, she refused. It wasn't nothing for her to align herself and say, okay, let me help you write this book that God is telling you to write. Like, it wasn't nothing that was going to get her to help him write that book. That's why I never got wrote. So, So I think I might have mentioned it to her. I said, well, you know what? The book that Pop wrote, God tell me I'm supposed to write it. I don't know if she feeling some kind of way. Because I'm telling her, which I don't know, I didn't know nothing about it. But I'm like, I did mention it to her. So if she didn't do it for him, and I'm saying I'm finna do it, then it's going to be some resistance. But I want my mom to help me with this book. I'm like, shoot, maybe she'll redeem herself. Maybe she'll redeem herself and help me to get this book out. I don't know. So, I don't know what's going on. I do got other options. God gave me other options and other outlets of how to get this book out. He ain't told me nothing about the book, so I don't know, what this book probably be about. I don't know nothing. I know my mama, she's a writer, and that's what her experience is. And she done help a lot of people write books. Like, that's what she do. So, this is nothing new that it's all up her alley. That's her gift. It's her gift of what she do, and it's plenty of books that she done written for other people that have been published. So this is nothing new. This book. So I'm just like, I'm lost for words. So that's my mama. I even went to God like, well, God, can my mama collab with me to help me with the book? It's her free will. If she want to help me with the book, cool. If she don't want to help me with the book, I already got a backup. He already dropping names of people who I can go to who's going to help me get this book out. Because this book got to be birthed into the earth. Whatever this is, it got to be written and it got to be put into this earth. So, that's all that going on. I was just speaking on my mom because I was looking at my old videos. And the videos where I was doing about, like, Texas. My mama was translating those visions in the beginning. So although Texas, I'm going to my mama like, what this mean, what that mean? And she's telling me what it means. But I could see that she didn't really want to know. Because now she's held accountable for knowing. Because she done broke the code. She done broke the revelation to the dream. So now she held accountable by default. So I'm like, well, I don't want to incriminate my mama. So I'm just going to leave my mama out of my visions. Because I don't want her to be put in a position where she's supposed to have told me something and she refused to have told me something that could probably help somebody some kind of way. So I'm not going to put my mama in that type of position. And I ain't going to put them with that type of, I ain't going to just do that like that because I already know what's coming with it. So I'm not going to do that to my mama. So that's why I pull her out and now I go to God try to figure it out myself, y'all. So, yeah. So I'm smile talking on it. Because after Blue, I was just thinking about, why she won't tell me what my daddy said? Like, dog, he was on his deathbed. He said, I don't know if he said nobody else's name, like out of the kids. She just said he kept talking about Sheena. So I'm like, well, what he saying about me? She wouldn't ever say nothing. Like, she would not, it's nothing I could do to get, to figure out what my daddy was saying about me as he was dying. Like, it's nothing. I'm like, well, did he say something about my other siblings? And she like, no, he just kept speaking on you. And then I be like, well, what he say? She would not tell me. So, I was like, I ain't even, okay. I was, I can't make no sense out of it. But I'm pushing forward, but I can't make no sense out of this. So, like, is this something important? Is it something I need to know? Like, is it something crucial, critical? Like, what's going on? That's how I feel. Like, what is it? See, it's nothing. Like, it's absolutely nothing that's gonna get her open her mouth to tell me what he said. So, y'all, I'm just smile talking. Okay, I spoke on just little stuff with my mama, why I don't involve her, because I was looking at my past videos and it was showing my mama. And then, now I just go to God and just try to break down the revelation myself. Because my mama, she just gonna be incriminating if she knows stuff dealing with my vision dream and she don't tell me. Like, she just put herself in a bad position with God. I'm just gonna say it simply that it's just a bad position with God. I'm not gonna do that to my mama. So I'm not gonna give her a vision to translate. And she don't translate and say what he's saying word for word. Like, I'm not gonna do that to her. Okay. And so it goes to, just smile talking. Because then they brought me to my dad and she would not tell me about, let me stop. Because I just be like, What is so hard about repeating what he said? I have no clue. I still have no clue now. And she would not tell me nothing. She would not tell me nothing. But he kept saying Shayna, and he kept calling my name and speaking on me, and she would not tell me nothing. And he was saying dealing with me, and I'm like, what is you hiding from me? Then I'm feeling that. Like, you hiding something. Cause why would you not tell me what he's saying? And he's saying something, and he keep putting my name in everything. Like, why? Like, what is it? But it's cool. It's cool, cause I'm really like, maybe she'll tell me, y'all. So maybe I go back to my mama and she'll just break the code and just be like, okay, Shane, this is what he said. So, and maybe me ask her, make her just relive like that whole thing. So I ain't trying to make her go all the way back like that, and she just like going, like I ain't trying to do that either, y'all. So it is what it is. God, just tell me if it's something important, let me know, and I just trust God, y'all. So yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all enjoy y'all day. Y'all be safe out here. I'm just smile talking. I did have a couple of visions. I gotta start writing my visions down. It's something about writing your stuff out. Like God said, it's just something about it got to be written. Like, sometimes I do a vision, then I just like verbally speak what's going on. God is shifting me, and he wants me to write this stuff out. He want me to sit there. If I wake up 2 in the morning, he want me to start writing. I ain't got to that point yet. And so I still be waking up trying to remember just to tell y'all. And now he creating this blur because I'm not doing it the way he telling me I need to start doing this. So now I used to just wake up and tell y'all, oh, y'all, this is what I say. Da, 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 da. And this, he said, no. It's just something. I don't know what it is spiritually. It's just something about it got to be written. It got to be in writing. Like, it's just something about it. And I saw somebody was speaking on, like, this book. Like, everybody got a book about them. And, you be like, God, what's so significant about books? And I told you, God was like, when you come, just write what you see. I told you, Jesus was like, just write what you see. It's like, why you got to write it out? Everything, it's like, it got to be written. Like, it's just something about it. So, up to this point, I just been like, just speaking. If God give me a vision and it's so vivid, I will speak the vision. But he shifted me now. It's a shift going on, y'all. It's a spiritual shift. And so I got my journal. Oh my God, I got my journal and I got my Bible. And it was some stuff he had wanted me to wake up and write. And I'm just tired. I'm like, dog, I got to wake up at this time and write. Like, I can't go to sleep and then just remember and then just wake up. Now, because the fact that I didn't get up and write what he was telling me right then, he allowed me to go back to sleep and forget everything that he was saying. So I was just like, oh. So, y'all, this is a process. I ain't used to waking up and I used to wake up and text myself certain stuff. But just to wake up and most of the time I try to just remember it. Like, okay, let me remember this. He ain't coming like that no more. Like, he trying to shift things with me too. So he want me to get to a point where I'm like writing this stuff out. So I'm trying to do what I can. Y'all, to acclimate myself to get to the point where if I wake up, I can just get up and start writing this stuff out. That's what it's boiling down to. This is like very difficult for me. I like to just remember, wake up, do the vision, do the video, say what I remember. But it's getting to a point where I got to write it out. And it's a significance to writing it. It's something very significant about it. And I'm trying to figure out, well, God, what's the significance of it? But it's something extremely significant when you write it out. People be like, write out your vision, write out this, write out that. Like, it's so, something extremely, like, it's beyond my understanding. It's a mosquito or something flew in here, and it's like, trying to distract, it flew out. I'm like, it's distracting me. But it's something, it better not trying to fly right back in after it flew out. But it's something extremely significant about just writing it out. People be like, write this out, write that out, put it in writing. Everything got to be written. And I'm just like, why? I know the Holy Spirit gonna tell me, but this is where I'm at, y'all, with this. I'm like, what's so important about it? Like, writing? Like, why it got to be written? Like, I can't just remember and say it. It ain't good enough. So God is putting more expectations on me. So as he put more expectations on me, it do open up. Excuse me, y'all. It do open up me more spiritually. Like my anointings might just pop open even more than what it is now. Once I can get through this new level that I'm on. But this is a new level that I'm on. And it's been a struggle because he been showing me stuff and he purposely been making me forget because I will not write it down. I keep going, ooh, let me go back to sleep. And then I go back to sleep and then he take everything. So I'm like, shoot, I got to write this stuff out. So yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there, guy. He got patient with me. God got patient with me right now. So y'all, I'm gonna let y'all go. Yeah, I'm just smile talking with y'all on today. Y'all enjoy y'all. It sounds like it's a mosquito or something. I don't know what that is. But y'all enjoy y'all day. Y'all be safe out here. Y'all just smile talk chopping it up till he give me a warning and dream. And he have been coming to me, y'all, even though I ain't did nothing speaking on what he been saying. I'll let y'all know. He just want me to get to a point where I'm starting to write this out. So, okay, God, let me write this out. It's a lot of intercession. It's going to be a lot. Like when I say the next 6 months are going to be extremely rocky out here. And I keep talking about a shaking. I think I wrote it out when I said it's a shaking. Like Memphis going to experience an earthquake. I said it could represent a spiritual shaking too. I said that too. I had wrote that out though. And it's just a shaking all over. Like everything just shaking. God's shaking it up. And so I'm trying to acclimate myself because this is new to me. To be able to have to get up at night. He want more out of me. Like he's expecting way more now. Like he putting pressure on me, y'all, right now. So I can't do it the way I've been doing it in the past. With how I'm coming to him. Like he come to me on okay, Shane, did what you gonna have to do. You gonna have to do this, you gonna have to do that. Like he got a whole new set of stuff for me to do now. Yeah, so I gotta get acclimated to this. I'm like, okay, let me get acclimated to writing down my visions. Never had to write them out really before. But now I got to write this stuff out. I see. But I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all enjoy y'all day. If God give me a warning or something, I told y'all I'm gonna watch me over my city. Hand pointed by God. If something going on, I'm letting y'all know. Yeah, I'm gonna give y'all the rundown. Yeah, I ain't scared. I'm gonna say it word for word. Huh? Everybody don't want to say it word for word. I do not care. I don't care about how you feel behind it. I just feel like you don't want to hear what I gotta say. Stay out my way. Like, why is you in my space? And you don't want to hear what I gotta say. Because I'm not finna compromise to you. Like, I'm not finna, like, dim my light to make you feel good. If you don't like me and you don't like my big dream, stay away. Just stay away from me. Because you ain't doing right, God gonna come to me dealing with you anyway. So that's the first thing. So if you know you ain't right, get away from me. Do not be around me and you ain't right. And then you got something to say when I say something to you about something God been telling you from the jump. Because I'm just gonna repeat something you already been hearing. Do not do it. Stay away from me. I tell people this, but people drawn. Maybe it's God is the reason why people drawn. But you drawn to me and I'm telling you stay away from me. Like, what is it? I can't make no sense out of it, y'all. I'm finna let y'all go real quick. I'll listen to this later. Her name Patience Dean. I've been listening to her. And she was speaking on like the glory. And she was speaking on, I listened to one of her teaching about being unequally yoked. And how God is not going to put you with somebody that's unequally yoked. Because all an unequally yoked person is going to do is delay you. That's all they do. If you're unequally yoked with somebody, it's going to delay your purpose. They're just there to delay your purpose. If you end up mixing with a person and y'all unequally yoked, it just delay the purpose that God has already told you is going to happen. And so she was just telling me that she was just speaking on like the glory. She said the glory carry weight. And she said everybody can't be around the weight of the glory that's on you. Like they just not able to be around you. So a lot of time with me, I'm just like, you know, my circle is kind of small and stuff like that. It's like the weight on you, the glory on you. It's impossible for them to for people to even be around like that. She was saying that. She's just like the weight and the glory of God. Like it carry weight. And she was just breaking down a lot of stuff, dealing with like a lot of stuff going on. Like she was just saying, like most of the time when God pair you up with somebody, it's gonna be like she was talking about counterfeits too. And a lot of people get mixed up in counterfeits. One thing she was saying was that with a counterfeit, it's always gonna be chemistry. She said you gonna always have chemistry with a counterfeit. She said, but that's it. So she said a lot of people get entangled in these counterfeits because it's chemistry there. She said chemistry is always gonna be, it's gonna be the connecting binder with two people that's unequally yoked. It's gonna be chemistry, but it ain't gonna have no other like elements of God in it other than chemistry. That's the only thing it's gonna have. And then she was breaking down the elements of God, and when you with a person, it's gonna be chemistry there, but it's gonna have a lot of other factors along with that chemistry. And she was just breaking down how you know it's a counterfeit versus how it's not a counterfeit. But she said one of the main ways you know is the fact that chemistry is there. If it's chemistry there and ain't nothing else there, it's a counterfeit. So I'm gonna break that down later, because I had to go back and think and look at it to break that down. But she was just getting a lot of insight. She like I'm like a sponge, so I just kind of absorb people teachings, people that been appointed by God. And it ain't no you went to school, this is how you say this is how you preach, and this is how you pray. Like these are people that has been called by God, and they are allowing themselves to be a vessel and allowing God to speak to them. So I listen to these type people. It's not that many. It's probably like a handful, if that, very small amount. God don't let me listen to too many people. But this one lady, Patience Dean, I would listen to her, and a lot of people just be confused on who God got for them. Like she like, God ain't gonna send you nobody that's unequally yoked, and then it delay you. And just because you in agreement with it, don't mean it's from God. Like just because you say, "Ooh, I'm gonna get married. Ooh, let's get married," that don't mean that was the person God had for you. That was just you doing what you wanted to do instead of waiting and trusting on God. And so, yeah. And so a lot of times people want to just say, "Ooh, we married," and then tie everything and knot it in with God. But you were disobedient because God had sent you signs and told you not to be with that person to begin with. You chose to do it anyway, and then you want to blame God for all the hell that's going on in a marriage that He did not ordain. He did not ordain it, but you ordained it yourself, and then you want to blame Him for the problems that come through the marriage, and then you try to give marriage a bad image, a bad name. But if you're equally yoked and God has ordained this person, marriage is a good thing. Aside from all of what people try to put out there, if you actually get your God-appointed person, marriage is a good thing. But if you out here trying to do it yourself and trying to just, do what you want to do, and then you just married to somebody, then you have hell on earth, and then you got 1,000,001 reasons not to get married. If for one, God didn't ever approve the marriage. You rebelled to do the marriage to make God force you to say, okay, this person I'm going to be with, so you got to accept this. You threw this back at God. He told you no. But what you did is you in your rebellion, you went and got married anyway, and then you said, ooh, God going to honor my marriage. But if the man the head and God ain't the head of that man, who leading you? Who is leading you? Because if it ain't God, it's Satan. So that's why I was stressing that in Genesis 3, y'all. But people get married. They go outside of what God is even telling them. They don't even want to hear what He talking about. When God say this man is not for you, that woman is not for you, people don't want to hear that. They want who they want. They don't care what God got to say. They get married. It be hell on earth. And then they blame God for all the problems, when God told them no in the beginning. But then they want to go back and then just give marriage a bad name. But it's only a bad name because you did it out of disobedience. That ain't what God told you to do. You were just doing what you wanted to do instead of going to God for counsel. Going to God saying, okay, God, I trust who you got for me. Is this person for me, or is this a counterfeit? Show me. Because God going to show you. The signs is going to be there. It's no way that God is not going to warn you It's impossible. The God, you must don't know God if you don't know a warning. That's the first thing he gonna do is warn you. So if he warned you and you choose to overlook the warnings, why are you blaming God? Why are you doing it to you people? You in these relationships, they are not ordained by him. They just not ordained by him. And what you gonna do? What you think God don't know what he know? Like, you think God don't know what you need? You think you know what you need better than God? And then it's a total failure. And then you blame God for the relationship you put yourself in and avoided the red flags. You start to blame God for all of it. When you never listened in the first place. Because you wouldn't never went through it. It delayed what God had for you. So it just delayed what God had for you, and then you blaming him for the delay. And he trying to help you out here. I'm gonna let y'all go, but I said in one of my other videos, I said, God, when you look at the Bible, when I talk about the Bible, I told y'all about the promises. Like, all your incentives is in the Bible. But when you also look in the Bible is a love story. He's just making people he's the perfect matchmaker. If you look in the Bible, you read the Bible as far as relationships, the relationship aspect, ain't nobody matching up people like God in the Bible. He putting random people, okay, you going to be with this person going to be here, that person going to be getting water, that's going to be who your person is. Like, this is what they doing. And so, people look at the Bible and they just want to pull out all the bad. You can't do this, you can't do that. You can't do this, you can't do that. Ooh, they just want to zoom in on the bad. But what about the good that's in the Bible? What about your incentives for walking for him, for living for him? What about the promises that he's telling you that's in the Bible? What about the love stories and him being able to find your soulmate through all the billions of people he created? What about that being in the Bible? But people don't want to look at the Bible as like a love story, the perfect matchmaker. I be like, God's perfect matchmaker. Because there's no way you're going to be able to match up who God then created and designed just for you. Like, it's no way you can do that. He the only one because he designed you and then he designed him. You can't do it. So, y'all, I'm going to let y'all go. Y'all enjoy y'all day. Y'all be safe. But he wanted me to touch on that aspect because I had zoomed in. And when I had drifted off, it drifted to relationships. And everybody blaming him for their failed marriages that he never ordained no way. He didn't ordain it. But if you looking at the promises, not only the promises of your inheritance, I told you the heavenly giveaway. I was talking about promises and all these promises and incentives for living for him, for walking for him. Okay, also living, walking for him. God is the perfect matchmaker. Do you see all these marriages and how he put all these random people together? If you read your Bible and you read the love aspect of it and the relationship aspect of it, because maybe you seeking a relationship and you looking at how he paired these couples together. Yeah. Ain't nobody out here doing like God. You can't even do it like God. So, y'all, I'm going to let y'all go. Y'all enjoy y'all day.